Hello and welcome to Paladin Gaming. We are back here in Legacy's Allure, and this time BoSheck was able to join me. The game just got its commercial release, so this is on version 1.0. So these are the release cards. So we are going to just do a quick 50 gold blitz game here. Bo, you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Tell the people about our factions.
Yep. So I am playing Arengard with Tristan as my hero. It's basically the human faction. Bo is playing elves, as is his wont.
I like me some pointy ears.
With Anwin, who is a buff caster. So if we're about ready, I will hit the begin battle phase button here.
Right. It's worth noting I have never laid eyes on this game apart from we said a little rundown of what the cards do and what the named abilities are for.
And I haven't really played it much more than that. So anyway, you notice when I pressed the started the battle phase, a bunch of counters came up on the cards. The blue counters are your mana. There's another counter you can click for damage, and the white dice are shield tokens. First unit to the center gets a shield token.
A little incentive. Okay, which one of us is the attacker? Where do I see that?
Well, we need to roll off.
Okay.
So pick up a die from over here. I rolled a 6. Just click. Yeah, there you go. Shake your mouse around, and throw it.
Yep. What is that? I think I rolled a 1.
You did. All right, so we need to get those off the board.
I drug my dice away.
I guess that makes me the attacker. So, which means that I make the first move here, which is actually rough. I've been the defender every time I've played.
Now, I played both 40k and War Hordes and a number of card games. What's the turn system look like here? Are you going to take all your guys, or is it one action at a time?
It's one action. We alternate. I do an action, you do an action, etc. until the round is over.
Great. And if I wanted to activate, say, my taunting satyr, and then you activate your swordsman, could I then activate my taunting satyr again?
No. No. Once a card is activated, it is exhausted. Why is that on a 2? It should be 1. Unless they change the rules on it.
I think I bumped it when I rolled my die.
Probably. Anyway, we know it's 1. So, that'll be my first move, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember how to rotate it.
Q.
There we go. Now you're go.
Excellent. While we're talking about this taunting satyr, go ahead and move him up 2. And is that all I can do?
Yes, moving is an action.
Okay, well, there. That is my turn.
Okay. Well, I mean, I hate to do this, but I also kind of don't want to just waltz up on me. So the knight is going. So the no, the knight's not going to do that. The Adept Tempest Mage is going to use Lightning Strike on the Satyr, which does 2 magic damage to the Satyr, who has 1 health.
You have sank my battlefield, sir. So this guy's dead?
He is super dead. Just put him off to the side somewhere.
Here, when do I use these items over here?
Those are all on your hero. So when her action comes up, those define her options, and also she has mana regen 1, so she gets a mana point back at the start of her turn every round.
Oh, okay. So it's beneficial to accumulate some mana.
Well, she can't go over her maximum, which she started at, so it's eventually use some mana so that will start accumulating. But you don't have to do it right now. She activates in turn just like any other unit.
Fair. Fair to say.
Alright, so you move him up next to the swordsman. He doesn't have charging, so that's his action.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there you go. He's done his thing.
Alright, I am not liking that physical damage return, so I am going to move Tristan up to here and exhaust him. The Hippogriff Archer there has charging and also just straight 3 range, so it can just shoot the swordsman.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. So if I attack as a ranged unit, it has -1 power. Is that correct?
Yes, it has the choice of melee or ranged. If you attack as a ranged unit, it has power 2, not power 3.
But he can charge.
He can just charge in there, but he's not going to kill the swordsman in one go. If he does that, the swordsman gets to retaliate.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and let's see here. 1, 2. Charge with my hippogriff. Single lash. And then I can attack. Is that right?
That's right. So his third hex of movement needs to be attacking the swordsman. So he does his power of 3 damage to the swordsman, which removes the shield die and does 2 damage to the swordsman's health.
Okay.
And the swordsman retaliates and does 3 damage to the hippogriff. And now it's my turn. My elite longbow archer is going to shoot the hippogriff.
So he is.
So the hippogriff takes 2 more damage, which exceeds its health of 4.
Yep, that is the end of my hippogriff. Let's charge with our hippogriff archer into your swordsman.
Alright, well, that will kill my swordsman. I erred. I should have used the priest to... Well, and then he occupies the swordsman's hex. And then he occupies the swordsman's hex.
Good. It's good to know.
My knight will charge the Deepwood Protector. He does 3 damage. The Deepwood Protector has 3 health. So the Deepwood Protector is slain. But physical damage return still goes off. So the knight takes 2 physical damage, reduced to 1 because of his armor.
Okay.
Notice I waited to do that until after you'd moved the units out that could punish him for doing it.
Sure. Okay. So this guy can charge your knight, but he only does 1 damage, so it won't actually hurt him, right?
That's
like
right.
That archer.
And also, the knight is within 2 range, you wouldn't even have to charge.
Oh no, because then if he charges, he goes back to his starting location.
Well, or he can just shoot from his starting location.
Like
it's not a difference.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. But no, our guys can't occupy simultaneous hexes, can they? Yeah.
They cannot. No.
I think I really screwed up.
You did.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. If this uses charges, it has movement 1. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this.
No, but no, you spellproof.
I can't cast spells on this either.
It's by enemy active abilities. You can cast spells on it all you want.
Oh, okay. All right, I see what this army wants to do now.
Yes. Do you want to reset?
We don't have to. I mean, you've definitely won if you want to play it out, but
I mean, we're not even to the end of the first turn yet.
I can see that. I might kill a couple more of your guys. Probably not though. This knight is gonna run rampant all over my shit.
Well, he can only kill one thing a turn.
Sure, but
he will one hit anything back there.
Even one hit my commander.
Yes, because she is not a tank commander. Like there's nothing you could have that one hit Tristan. He has 6 health and started with 2 shield. But there are different. The commanders do different things. Like what Anwen really wanted to do was like Tranquility the Satyr, move it up, and then pay a mana to get +1 action, and she doesn't get her +1 action right away. When a unit gets +1 action, it just doesn't exhaust, and you have to activate it again later in the round.
Oh, that makes sense. So you just start popping spells off. Okay, I didn't understand. I thought you just gonna chain them together on one turn, so she'd have a big turn.
No,
all right.
No. She does something, pays her 1 mana, then I do something, and then she does something else.
Okay.
That makes sense. Font combinable. Where's my other guy? My other guy's missing. There he is. So, when it says moves into this unit's hex, what does that mean? Does it mean adjacent or just into?
Means into. If I had a unit with pathing that tried to go through it.
Okay. That's like a non-ability.
Not really, because there are some armies that really, really depend on pathing to get through the front line into the back and start killing squishies.
Guess. Alright, switch hexes with...
Like, I'm not playing one of them.
Physical damage return 2... I see. Well,
the Thorn Elemental has physical damage return without a number, so this means whatever I do to it, it comes right back.
Okay.
Physical damage return 2 is capped at 2.
Right. Nature's Bosom. Remove debuff, but boost shield 1. Disarmed. Disarmed. I bet it says on the back.
Can't attack.
Cannot attack or retaliate.
So you can do that to my units to shut them off, or you can do it to your units to protect them.
Yeah, I got it. I don't think I want to do it to your units to shut them off unless something's gone wrong. The way this reads, I want to like protect either my taunty guy or my thorns guys.
Your play, I have never looked at this list before, but just reading your cards, your play is probably to use Tranquility on the Satyr or something and move it up, and then take it to give her a second action and use Replace to swap something that hadn't acted yet. Oh, I'll exhaust both of them. What she really, really wants to do, and is not in the starter kit, is not in this starter deck, is she has abilities that she can take called Quicken that lets her unexhaust a unit and have it act again.
Okay, yeah, that seems good with like Replace.
Yes, that's what Replace wants to do. So,
what's that for by Nature's Bosom? Is that a range?
Yes, that is the range.
Okay. Unit is disarmed this round. Okay, I think I kind of see what she wants to do. Yeah, we can restart.
All right. Well, I guess that will be that for this Legacy's Allure game. We will start. We are going to start over We're going to start over fresh now that Bo kind of knows what he's doing, and that will go up as a separate video here. Separate video shortly after this one does. So this has been Legacy's Allure here on Paladin Gaming with BoSheck. The game is getting its has just had its commercial release. So I will link to the website and their Discord down in the video description. I hope you'll check them out. This is Paladin Gaming signing off.